Coming. Please stop ringing. Stop ringing! I'm coming! What? Hi, Rex.
Is it a bad time?
No, come in. Bless you. Bless you. Oh. Hey, if I knew you were coming, I would have worn a towel. Even the sound of my own voice is too loud. What brings you by?
I can't reach Gigi in Paris, and I've got to talk to somebody about what happened at the party last night.
Is this about Echo? Did you ever find her?
Echo? You mean Echo de Savoy? My biological mother?
Well, Clint, I'm here at the DNA lab, and you're not. What, are you trying to figure out a way not to get tested?
Echo, I'm busy.
Well, then drop whatever it is you're doing. There's no getting out of this, not even for you. And you know what? I'm glad. I hate the fact that you made me lie to Rex. He's your son, not Charlie's.
That's a matter of opinion.
Well, not once the DNA test proves it. And I'm not going to jerk Rex around anymore.
Give me a break. You don't even know Rex Balsam.
What difference does that make? I'm feeling guilty enough about what I'm doing to Charlie. Hi, Chuckles.
And just what is it that you're doing to me that makes you feel so guilty?
Sorry to barge in, Clint. Such a shame Kimberly left you. Her replacement, your new assistant, is not at her desk. Do you suppose she went to a party last night, too?
I wouldn't know.
Couldn't have been half as exciting as the one that we went to. Oh, no. And I'm sure nobody dropped a bomb as big as Echo de Savoy's.
Is there something you want, Dorian?
You know what keeps going through my mind? Do you remember when Vicky and her Charlie were badgering you to reveal the real identity of Rex's father? I kept thinking that at any moment, they were going to say your name.
I'll check.
Brennan, I'll check.
So I walk in, and Echo's practically holding a press conference announcing to everybody that she's my mom, and then, she sees me, and she's all like, oops, you weren't supposed to hear that.
Oh, so is it true?
Who knows? I can't even think straight knowing that woman could be my mom. She's like a nightmare.
Well, okay, did she at least tell you who your dad is?
Yeah, she narrowed it down to 2 lucky contestants. Charlie Banks or Clint Buchanan.
What? Are you kidding me?
I wish.
So are you gonna find out which one it is?
Looks that way. Vicky demanded a DNA test from Echo, Charlie, and Clint. We'll find out soon enough if this is true.
So what are you doing here so early, Chuckles?
I guess I'm just a little anxious about finding out if I am Rex's father.
Well, I can understand that. I'm a little eager to prove that I'm his mother, too.
You didn't answer my question before. What are you feeling so guilty about?
Oh, Chuckles, it's just that I had this child and I never told you about it.
Yeah, and why didn't you tell me? I mean, were you telling the truth last night? That was really just because you were trying to put one over on Clint and pass the baby off as a Buchanan?
You heard what Echo said last night. She brought baby Rex to Landview to pawn him off as mine and try to bleed me dry, but fortunately she came to her senses first.
So instead, she dumped the baby at Landview Hospital, leaving half of the necklace with little baby Rex and half of her heart. Oh, so touching.
What's your point?
I don't know. What is my point? Oh, wait. I just remembered my point. My point is, Clint, I saw you with the other half of the necklace.
I don't know, Rex. I think it's a win-win. Aside from Echo, I think that Clint and Charlie are both terrific guys.
Are you serious? I'd rather be nobody's son than Clint Buchanan's.
Okay. What is your problem with Clint?
You saw me with a necklace. So what?
Oh, please. You pocketed that cheesy bauble so fast. I knew I had to be onto something, and now I know who the lucky lady is who is so underwhelmed by your cheap bijou. The cheesy Ms. de Savoy.
Oh, Dorian, Lord, among many other things, you have a vivid imagination.
But you know what I can't imagine? Why Echo would leave half of a necklace that you gave her on Charlie Banks' swaddled baby bastard. Unless, of course, Rex isn't Charlie's son, and he's yours.
Of course, what I said last night was true. I did try to pass the baby off as Clint's. That's why I didn't say anything to you. Come on, Chuckles. I mean, we were never really very serious, right? I mean, all we cared about was finding the next good party and having this great sex. I don't think it ever even occurred to us to talk about a future together.
Well, I honestly don't even remember.
Well, why would you? By the time I found out I was pregnant, we'd already drifted apart.
So when you showed up on Vicky's doorstep a few weeks ago, why didn't you just tell me then that we had a son?
If something happened to you, I couldn't take it. Don't you know how much you and that baby mean to me?
When will you get the results of the amnio? That's it. Natalie slept with her sister's fiance. All right, then. Who am I going to tell first?
Just drop this.
No. We can't. You know why? Because every time Clint comes up, you have something negative to say about him. Why? He is a fantastic father. He's been nothing but warm and generous to me for the most part.
I know, and Natalie loves him. It's just... I wish I could reach Gigi.
You still don't think she's mad at you, do you?
Hopefully not. She left me a drunk but affectionate voicemail last night. I took that as a good sign.
Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, no.
Whoa, why are you so upset that Gigi drunk dialed me?
Not Gigi, me. Me. I drunk dialed last night, too.
You did? Who?
Joey! I left several extremely embarrassing messages telling him how I feel about him. I think the word naked might have been used.
Has he called you back?
No, I don't know. I was too afraid to call him back, so I gave my phone to Blair.
Well, it's got to be around here somewhere. Let's find it. I bet he called.
I didn't say anything to you because I didn't know anything. I didn't know where he was. I didn't even know whether he was still alive.
Well, I suppose that's fair.
Came to Landview to try to track him down, knowing that I wouldn't have much luck. I mean, all I had to go on was that necklace that I left with him at the hospital. And then, of course, Vicky and Rex beat me to the punch when she had Rex break into my hotel room for her. And that's when they found my half.
I'm very sorry.
No,
about
don't
that.
be, because that's when I realized that Rex was my son, and I wanted to tell you sooner. I did. I really wanted to.
So then when you came by to see me that night after you'd heard about Jared, that was what you were trying to tell me, wasn't it?
Well, I knew that you'd already lost one son, and I didn't want to say anything until I knew something about our little boy. I didn't want you to get your hopes up.
Well, it didn't work. Because my hopes are up, way up. Echo, I need to know the truth. Last night, you said that you were sure that Rex is mine. Now, is there any chance at all that he might be Clint's?
Are you afraid I'm going to tell the world that you're Rex Balsam's father? What are you looking for? Something to stab me, strangle me with? Oh, something to shoot me with.
At the moment, I don't need to shoot you because I am not Rex Balsam's father. This is the necklace that you saw me with. It's a gift for Inez Salinger.
I know you're not. You know what I saw? This isn't the necklace I saw you with. And you're working so hard to convince me? Makes me only more certain that Charlie Banks isn't Rex's father and you are.
You were also certain that David Vickers would marry you.
Cheap shot. That's another sure sign. So why are you so hell-bent on denying that you are Rex's father?
Oh, found it!
You keep that thing away from me. All right, just tell me if Joey left me a message.
Okay, let's see.
He didn't call.
It's still early in London.
Actually, it is later.
Sure?
Yeah, it was when I lived there. Oh, you should have heard what I said. Joey must think I'm a complete idiot. Still the same lovesick adolescent. No, worse, that I have turned into a lunatic spinster who will die alone along with the 300 cat.
Kelly, get a grip! You probably didn't get the message.
You really think so?
Sure, yeah. Overseas cell calls are weird. Satellites are tricky.
How am I going to find out? Come on.
Call him again.
I was with both you and Clint in a fairly short amount of time, and the timing of Rex's birth, I guess it could go either way.
No, wait a minute. Last night, you said that you were not pregnant when you met me. Are you sure about that?
It was a long time ago. And I was upset. I mean, Vicky was all over me.
Well, you mean that it's possible that Rex is not mine? I mean, Echo, I need to know.
And I'm just saying that the DNA test will prove everything. But what I do know for sure is that you'd be a better father to Rex than Clint could ever hope to be.
You know, I actually pretended to be Rex's father once.
Is that what he was talking about last night?
Yeah, it was a long story, but during that time, Rex and I became very close, and I started really feeling like he was my own.
Chuckles.
Look, I know that I can't ever replace Jared, but I would just love it if it turns out that Rex really is my son, our son.
I want that too, baby. I want that too.
I'm sure that Vicky will want to be at the DNA test. She'll want to make sure that you don't cheat. A bientôt.
Echo?
Hey, thank you for being here.
Oh, darling. I would not have missed this.
I was just telling Echo how much I was hoping that what she said last night was true, that Rex really is my son.
And what did Echo have to say to that?
Well, come to think of it, she didn't really say much of anything, one way or the other.
Nobody lies to me and gets away with it. And Clint, you of all people should have learned that by now. Let's see.
As I recall, Echo was very clear last night. She said there was no chance that I could be Rex's father.
Well, I don't see any point in speculating. The DNA test will tell us exactly what we need to know. So where is Rex?
I'm right here.
Oh, good. Well, let's get this over with.
Let's see, we're here to determine paternity for Rex Balsam. Are all the involved parties present?
Yes, they're here.
And are you all ready to provide your DNA samples?
I'm not. I don't want to do this. So I'm not going to.
Well, I don't care if you have to put me on cargo. I need to be on that next flight to London. Thank you so much. Bye. All right, Joey. Here I come, whether you want me or not.
You know, Natalie would never intentionally hurt you.
Of course she wouldn't. I admire you, for standing up for your sister like that. It's very touching. But I didn't come here to talk about Natalie.
Well, of course you didn't.
I came here to talk to you about Brody.